So I would say I hate my iPad right now for running out of storage, and I was halfway through my hope what would have been my final cut. Um, I think what I should do from now on is just keep the cut that's the best one, and like way back when, like this afternoon when I got home, I think the third cut out of 15 was good, and then the 15th cut was the best. So I could have kept the 15th cut. It was mainly just because there was all talking downstairs, and it was like slamming the doors, not like not slamming because of wind. You know, like sometimes the door makes that loud ass noise and sounds like you're slamming it like really mad. It was my nephew was over, so he was kind of a little bit loud, not too loud. That's why I did it, because he wasn't that loud. He was actually outside, I think. But so going back to the iPad thing, I can't say that now because I almost lost it today. So I'll go for what happened first. I've had a pretty shitty day, long day too. That's why everything that happened, it feels like it happened this morning, and then I came home this afternoon, which technically, so it started out terrible because they were doing a reevaluation because I fucked up on one thing like that was unrelated to what they were reevaluating me on. They were reevaluating me on like my host stuff, like stuff I already knew, and because I didn't greet the customer that was talking to his daughter and talking to the other people, and I would have interrupted him. I would have interrupted him and been rude. I don't think it was maybe a split second, and because I didn't greet the customer, and also because I checked the iPad. We have an iPad, not this iPad, obviously. That'd be a good reason for why. But we have an iPad where we have our seats, and I was double checking to make sure it was the right seat that they marked, and then they marked in general. I was like, half hour into my shift. I swear to God, I really hope it was because of the fact that they were kind of busy. They're already on wait, and I had just gotten there again. Had just gotten there, but it's just so annoying. That's why I'm probably looking for another job. But I kind of want to give a second chance. Like I don't. As much as I say I hate where I work to everybody, even the people that like not that I shouldn't be saying it to, but that I shouldn't like be so open about it to. I do like that it's right next to Newbury. It's right next to the Pheasant Lane Mall, you know? And with Newbury, I've gotten so many, even trades, I've gotten so many trades, so that I can budget more easily, really, than before, when I was starting out with the trades at Newbury. So that was that, and then I forgot the iPad, when I was leaving with my mom, and then I was like, oh shit, my iPad, I forgot my iPad, and it was like, oh my god. And we had to turn around. We were halfway home. I'm so glad I checked my bag because I was checking to make sure I had the receipt. This is about to fall. And then turned back around, and thank fucking God, that the person that was sitting at the seat hadn't taken it first of all, and she was just sitting on it, and it was just on the seat because it hadn't been again. So. Preface this by saying no. I would say so. No, I'll go back to that. Sorry. So we're sitting on it, and then I got it, and I swear to God, had it not had a black case, it'd be gone right now. If it was white case, if it was orange, whatever, brighter color, yellow, red, it'd be gone by now because someone would have spotted it, either put it in lost and found, or just taken it. So, yeah, that was a pretty hectic afternoon. I would have been so pissed if I had lost it. I don't know what I would do. But anyways, let's get into the comic haul. The best part about my day besides finally getting home and taking it easy. This first one I was really skeptical on, and had it not been for me finalizing the decision not to get that book I didn't get last time, that series, that was like, again, there's just so many things, and it wasn't just because, this is after this book, and I'll be confused, and why is this not an actual volume 1? It was also just because it didn't get the best reviews, and it's, even though it's by a creator I like, I didn't like the other book I had read from him. One of the books I'd read from, that was from him. It was by Warren Ellis, who was the author. I didn't like that. I hated that, what was it called? You guys know if you've watched the video. It'll come to me. But I didn't like that one, so I was like, you know what? why get a book, even though it's by Warren Ellis, why get a book that I'm not too sure of? So I decided not to get that, and I instead got these 4 books. And so this one, I was also kind of skeptical, even though I was excited to get it because I had finalized my decision, so to speak, on Sunday. And that was, almost a week ago. I had to wait a week for this book. And the things that made me not want to get it are the fact that I'm not, even though I like this series, I would say I would on a scale from 0 to 10 of excitement to get the newest book in this series, I would say it's more of a 7, moderate. A 5 seems way too low. So above average, but not super. I would say slightly above average. And for the price too, it's $44.99. And even though you get a hefty, it's a hefty book and you get a lot of issues, I was like, I don't know. And then I'm also gonna get his Fantastic Four run, the newest book of that one, for my birthday, hopefully. Hopefully, obviously, hopefully, but not. I know I'm getting it because I gave it to her. But again, hopefully she got it. Would all that. So without further ado, I got Avengers by Jonathan Hickman, the complete collection of Volume 4. And this collects Avengers. I should know this by now. Avengers 24 to 34, and New Avengers 13 to 23. I do like it. This book doesn't just give you Avengers, doesn't just give you New Avengers. No, it gives you both. The first and second one, which I'm thinking of getting, has more than just Avengers. They have one has a Shang-Chi one. I forget what the other one has. It's a really weird one. The other one has, but it's issues that I feel like I don't need. But yeah, it's $44.99 though. I'm just like, why get something I'm not 100% on? But I did like when I was reading from Avengers. It's just I wasn't in love with it. It's good. Now these next 2 are ones that, the second one specifically is one that's a 2 and done. But I'll get the second volume probably with my birthday money, and that's Dial H for Hero, Volume 1, Enter the Heroverse, collecting 1 through 6 of Dial H for Hero. This one's really funny because this is one I kept seeing at Newberry, but it was a floppy, so it wasn't these ones. By the way, none of these guys. And I won't be reviewing this series once I reread it. But I saw the floppies of Dial H for Hero. It was always issue 2 or issue 3. It was never issues 1, 2, 1, and 2, which is usually what I get. Yeah. But yeah, and then I saw this and I was like, why the hell not? I'll get it for half off. But I think this was the only one I didn't get half off. But whatever. But this one I did, and I'm glad I did, because this is the only one I did not look up on Goodreads. I did. I looked them all up on Goodreads. But this is the only one I did not look up on Interlibrary Loans. And that is Farmhands Volume 1, Reap What Was Sown. This is by the artist, who's a writer now, I guess, on this book. Because he's the artist for Chew. I believe it's written by John Layman. That's at least what shows up as the first. Yeah, written lettered by John Layman, and then drawn and colored by Rob Gugliani. Gugliani? Wait, what's the one that The Simpsons had referenced? It was Robert Gugliani. I think it was Robert Gugliani. You must forgive Homer. For the longest time, I thought it was just a random, a Simpsons character, but he's actually a person in real life. And whenever I hear his name, I immediately think back to that episode. And yeah, and what's funny about that one is also it was a later season episode. I like the later seasons, not late seasons. I've stopped watching the show. I'm done with that show. I'm done with that show recasting characters for stupid reasons. I'm not getting into that. But seasons 11 through 20 have a lot better episodes that people give it credit for. 20 through 25 was still good, but a bit more bad episodes. And 25 to 30 had probably a good gems. We got the Lego Movie one, and they got the a lot of good episodes. I'd say, okay, so let's do this. 11 through 20 had an 9 out of the 10 episodes were good. 20 to 25, 5 out of 10 were good. No, 6 out of 10 were good. And then 25 to 30, 4 out of 10 were good. But those ones that were good were still good. And then now there's just like maybe one per 2 seasons. Again, I've stopped watching the show. Now this last one is a good one because this one is a one and done, and Thinking Critical on YouTube recommends the hell out of this book. And I listen to him the most. It's him, Yellow Flash, and your boy Zach that I listen to the most. And I guess Comics by Purge, but not too much. Both figuratively and literally. Like, I listen to their videos and I listen to their opinions and take them as fact, basically. Except for Lois Lane. Lois Lane was the one book I was like, I am dying to read this book. And yes, I do kind of regret not getting a half off. It'd been perfect getting a half off. But whatever. But this is We Live, collecting the 5-issue miniseries by, I don't know why I said it by, but actually, who is it by? So it was the De La Cruz one. Eva De La Cruz. Okay. And this one's also by Sam Humphries, and he's writing the Green Lantern Rebirth series. And no, not the Jeff Johns one that I'll be reading pretty soon here. No, the Rebirth series, like how Batman Rebirth and Superman Rebirth, the thing before DC Universe. So, and this also got good reviews. I think they all did. I don't think any of them got below a 3.8. This one got a 4.5, so I didn't think it did at least. So I was like, yeah, why not? So, I'll probably be getting Dial H or Hero Book 2, and then just binging that, because it's a no-brainer. And they got a 3.6, I would think, twice, but I got 3.9. I was like, okay. Which that is basically a 4 out of 10. No, sorry, a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Which is the good score on Goodreads. And yeah, you could say, oh, you got Invisibles, and you're still a bit, not as annoying about it as I am, because I did like the last issue of, not last issue, but the last one I was reading of the Filth. And that one's not even reviewed that well. What I like about that one is that there's someone that Sam Quixote, who I also listen to on Goodreads, he gave that one a low score, but the first volume, not Omnibus, but first volume of Invisibles, he rated very high. Yeah, 3.6 for Infinity. That's probably why I was kind of skeptical. I'm only got a 4.3. No, that's Complete Collection Volume 1. Alright, let's go to Volume 4. Yeah, 4.5. And the Infinity one, which is Part 3, get to 4.5. And then, 3.8 for Volume 2. Damn. Oh, yeah, now I remember! They said that the White Event, which is what starts out the book, is very slow, and so that was also a reason for why. I just realized that just now. It's not like I realized that earlier cut and I forgot to say that. No, I just realized that. That's right, too. So maybe I won't get books 1 and 2. I do have the first 9 issues of Avengers in floppy form, but not New Avengers. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read Infinity and then read this one. And then when book 5 comes... Oh, wait, no, because they have time runs out at the library. That was another thing I found weird. They don't have these issues, which is Adapt or Die for Avengers. I forget the one for New Avengers. They had that one, another one for Avengers. But they had time runs out, which is after this. It was so weird. So game plan is, I doubt I'm going to be doing a comic call before my birthday, and I'll be fine with that. But, it'd be nice. And then, birthday haul, hopefully all on May 27th. And then on that Saturday or Sunday when aunts and uncles show up and, cousins, whatever. And the one thing that really sucks about that is that my cousin Logan, the one I am attached the hip to, basically, we're like brothers. I swear to God, we were switched at birth. We're that close. He never comes because he's always camping with his family because it just so happens, so we have it Memorial Day weekend. Which I really want to get the book from him. If it comes in before he goes away and he's able to give it to me, it'd be really nice we did that. So you might get that earlier this week. That'd be nice too. Again, I hope it'd be nice that happens. But that'll be that. And maybe book 2 of this, book 2 of that. Binge read that one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check for Farmhand because we're at 14 minutes. Okay, I'm running out of time. It's probably 10 o'clock right now. Yeah, basically, I've got to get my books. I just watched a movie, which is only an hour and a half, but I'm glad I did because it was only an hour and a half one. But I'm kind of not wasting time. But well, I'm now wasting time just going over things that aren't as important and they don't need to be gone over. But I want to go over it. Let's see how many are here. 1 and 3. Oh, of course, they're on sale. That one I'll probably check out at the library if they have it. I kind of hope they don't, but I kind of hope they do. But they actually did for one of them. They didn't have books 1 and 2, but they had book 3. They're really weird, and I hope they didn't have Avengers, and then it was just not showing there. But that's it. 4 books. I'm glad I got the Avengers book. Other than that, I'm glad with what I got. It's just like I think of it, and the other thing is they didn't have a whole lot else. The other one was too expensive. I could have gotten it, but it would have been the only thing, and it would have been a bigger gamble than Avengers. And then the other one was that Warren Ellis book. I was like, eh. Because what was the book? It was, I know what the cover looks like. I remember the book, like every detail besides the book. Near mint condition had gone over it. I heard from someone else that was good, and it got 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. What is it? I have to look it up. This is bugging the hell out of me. It wasn't Transmetropolitan. Transmetropolitan is awesome. That's a damn good Warren Ellis book. Among his best. Planetary is so good. The first issue, at least. That's all I've really read. Super. I might actually get, not Planetary. I already have Planetary. But I might just get, Transmetro, all of them. Even though they're on Goodreads. Especially if I can find them at, good. Oh yeah, that Carnage one that he played was really good, too. Witchblade Volume 2 got a 4 out of 5. There it is, Global Frequency. That's what it was. I apologize to all 5 of you who read that book. But yeah, he also, it's familiar, right, too, he'd written some Witchblade books, but I only read the Tales of Witchblade. But, the Witchblade Volume 2 got a 4 out of 5. The only reason why I was upset that I got that one was because Darkness Volume 2 hadn't come out yet. I don't know if I explained that in that cut, but, Darkness Volume 2 isn't coming out until November, and I really wish, and there's no excuse for them not to do this, I wish it could come out earlier. Even if it comes out in June, I'd be fine with that. That's it.